Joe Bart, man. Let's get straight into the doc.
Important part of any live stream is the chat.
Nice.
Every night, thousands of viewers pour into their favorite streamers' chat. Together, they decide what games get played, what videos get watched, and the streamers who keep them entertained get paid. It sounds pretty easy, right? Just give the chat what it wants. The problem is, chat never wants just one thing. There's thousands of people all asking for something different.
Tell me about it, bro. I just started streaming, man. Bro, I look at my chat. Sometimes it's AIDS.
Someone's unhappy.
Oh my fucking god, skip
learn
this
to
shit.
follow the majority and keep the party moving. Because stopping everything for one unhappy viewer is the cardinal sin of streaming.
See, yo, bro, chat, we literally just went this. A nigga wanted me to stop the whole video so I can tell him where to find it.
But what happens when the needs of the one are a matter of life and death?
Crazy, kid.
My girlfriend of 3 years took her own life in November of 2025. Losing my best friend and the person I love most in the world. I'm feeling like my life is no longer worth living, and I've been falling into a bad habit of drug addiction, leading me to on MDMA in December. I don't want to be here anymore.
This is Joe Bart, and he's one of the only streamers that stops everything when someone needs help.
If a chatter of mine is coming into my chat saying they're suicidal, I am first and foremost going to read their message.
But when you do this, when you make yourself the person people turn to at their lowest, you're also now the one who has to carry the weight of it. Because now you're surrounded by darkness.
Today I decided to end everything. Got a shotgun, can't find it in me to love myself.
Now you're giving away pieces of yourself to everyone around you.
People are genuinely asking me to fix their problems. I can't.
Now it feels like the whole world is on your shoulders.
Now I'm going, oh, if I stop posting, people are gonna start themselves.
That's a heavy weight to pick up, and we wanted to know why.
Who is Joe Bartolozzi, and why do you care so deeply about some of the things that you do? Which is maybe a little deep for 10:30 in the morning, but
no, it's all right.
Oh, Joe Bart's in the vid. Golf cart.
Joe Bartolozzi was born on February 6th, 2002, and grew up in southern New Jersey. Joe wasn't the kid you've picked to become famous online. He was the small, quiet kid, the one getting picked last for everything.
I was kind of like the lanky kid that didn't really know how to control his body, so that's why I was picked last.
But by high school, things started turning around. He hit his growth spurt, got into lifting, and went from being the kid nobody picked to a legitimate athlete.
Damn, hold on. God, I didn't know Joe Bart could fucking
Joe's
run,
a track
dude.
athlete at a Catholic
I'm back.
school
What's the
in
word,
New
y'all?
Jersey, working part-time at a GNC, heading towards a completely normal life. And then a Chinese tech company bought a dying lip-syncing app.
TikTok is the latest app to capture the attention of teens and young adults across the world.
Who remembers when TikTok used to be Musical.ly?
ByteDance bought the relatively dead app Musical.ly. They gutted it.
Oh God, I was making
and on
Musical.ly's
August 2nd,
game.
2018, TikTok officially hit the App Store.
TikTok.
Now, early on, TikTok was mostly just the same creators who came over from Musical.ly. So all of those cringy lip sync videos and the reputation that came with them carried straight over.
Going through your parents' divorce is more fun than going through TikTok.
For a while there, TikTok as a whole was pretty cringy.
Musical.ly was badass, bro. I can't lie.
Even with that reputation, Joe figured he'd
Like, if
try
you guys
anyway.
think TikTok is corny now, bro, you guys should have been on
He posted his
Musical.ly.
first TikTok in December
That
of
shit was
2019,
bad.
and it got a few hundred likes, which is nothing crazy, but it was enough to make him post another one, and another one, and he just kept going. Within a few months, he went from pointing at text on a screen to actually talking, ranting straight to the camera about whatever stupid thing pissed him off that day.
There's no looking left or right in the urinal at all times.
This is where Joe carved out his lane. He became the loud guy in the beanie who'd yell about people who drink sparkling water or crash out over some DIY tutorial.
The coffee pot!
Yo, I remember Joe Bart on TikTok, bro. Before the nigga was streaming, gang. Yo, I remember this exact fucking thing because I used to think this nigga was always mad. I'm like, bro, why are you so mad?
By the time
but he
COVID
was
hit,
funny
TikTok
though.
was
I
becoming
fuck with
a
these
mainstream
videos.
platform.
It was
Suddenly,
mad
TikTokers
funny,
were
gang.
performing at NBA
Bro, this nigga Joe with deadass had me crying,
halftime
bro.
shows or hanging
And
with
when
the
he started
Kardashians.
streaming,
I mean, the D'Amelios
like
were
cherry
dropping a
on
reality
top.
show on Hulu. It
The
was the
fuck?
biggest app.
Wait, excuse me? Excuse me? Charlie
Kardashians.
D'Amelio has
I
a
mean, the
reality
D'Amelios
TV
were
show?
dropping a reality show on Hulu.
What the fuck? Did I miss episodes?
It was the biggest app in the world.
When was that?
And Joe had gotten in early.
Nah, that shit had to have only like 4
If I'm
episodes,
not
gang.
mistaken, you had over a
Nobody
million
knew
followers.
about that. Yo, wait, chat. Did y'all knew that Charlie D'Amelio had a reality TV show? I don't even see clips of that. Nah, fries. Shit had to do 2
2020
episodes.
TikTok.
Niggas wasn't jacking
You
there.
could
Yo,
literally
Damon, thank y'all for the
post
follows, man.
anything, and
Nah,
if it
gang,
got
fuck no,
any
no.
amount
I'm
of
saying.
views,
Shit,
half the
just
people that
end
saw it
respawn.
would follow it.
So now you've got a teenage guy, fresh out of high school, with millions of people watching his every move. But what do you think this does to a person?
It's not the same guys as like a Disney star. right? Because I was nowhere near that level. But it's just the idea of like, I was a teenager that's getting clout, and I think 99% of the time, that's bad.
And Joe was no exception. All of those views, all that attention to internet fame, it went straight to his head.
I went from being a really insecure, it was like two polar opposites, right? And I had to find the medium. Like, I used to be really insecure when I was in like middle school, early high school, to a point where like I started working out, I started doing this, and then it went like full flop to like narcissism. And so it was like an obsession with myself because of insecurity that then inflated my ego to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm awesome.
And you can see it in the content from that era. The captions, the attitude, the way that he carried himself.
So this is my proposal for any women out there.
So around this time, Joe had a little bit of an ego, okay? To be honest, bro, when I hit, like, I'm not gonna say that, like, I'm, like, a person who's, like, viral, but, like, I'm kind of the same as Joe. Like, I'm 18 years old. I have a little bit of motion on the TikTok lives. I just hit 1,000 viewers this week, literally. But, like, I don't know. I'm never the type to let it get to my head, bro. Like, I'm still the same Chris that you would know in high school, bro. You could ask niggas in high school. I'm always going to be the same, gang. I don't know. Like, that's just who I am. I don't feel like changing.
This is the version of Joe.
I only know how to be myself, you know?
That person in that facade I had to do to create that
I wish I could be somebody
actually
else
became me for a short period of time, and I hated it.
But as much as Joe hates this version of himself, he also kind of owes everything to him. Because that ego is what gave him the confidence and drive to start making bigger swings in his career. And when you're building yourself from the ground up, those two things can be the difference between success and failure. You see, everyone wants to start their own thing until they realize how much work starting actually takes. Building your website, setting up payments, all the boring stuff. And most people don't quit because the idea was bad. They quit because the setup got in the way. That's where WAP comes in. WAP lets you launch your entire online...
Is this an ad? Fuck. Skip too far.
So if you've been sitting on
like, I'm locked in thinking that this nigga's about to drop me some sauce and it's an ad. I hate that, bro.
Head on over to WAP.com today.
Fuck WAP.com.
But now back to Joe and the business he was just starting to build. It started with diversifying his audience, because unlike YouTube or Twitch, your follower count is kind of empty on TikTok.
Yeah, he was smart to make a YouTube,
followers
bro.
On there and make no money, because the platform simply doesn't pay its creators anything worthwhile.
Like, I was probably making, like, what, 10K a year?
Oh my God.
Minimum wage.
Yo, so TikTok. No. TikTok. Why don't you pay anybody? Like, yo, TikTok. They don't pay me shit. I hit 1 million views. I thought I was gonna get paid, man. I didn't even see $1, bro. You know what they said? Yo, chat, I swear to God, like, if you're a TikTok creator, bro, and you want to make content, bro, anytime you go viral, that shit is not going to hit, gang. Every time I go viral, my shit is unoriginal all of a sudden. I get copyright striked and I don't get paid and I get banned from the creator. Like, bro, when you go viral, chat, they reward you by banning you, gang. It's like, what the? Like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Gang.
Just before starting his freshman year.
What's the video called? The only streamer that cares.
I'm gonna start streaming video games on Twitch in a day or two.
He started moving viewers from TikTok
Twitch was
to
his
Twitch,
best move.
where he'd stream games like Rocket League and Fall Guys.
Oh, I got it!
Then he'd take the best moments from those streams and post them to YouTube. By fall of that year, Joe was juggling multiple TikTok uploads a day, streaming on Twitch, making YouTube content, all while managing his classwork in college.
What was the schedule like in college? There's so much going on. How do you manage that?
It was a lot. Like, balancing streaming and college sucked, but it was so doable. And I hate when streamers say, oh, I really needed to drop out to pursue streaming. Like, get the out of here. To
be honest, bro, I dropped out because I don't fuck with college, gang, and I'd rather do what I like doing every day than doing something I know I'm not gonna like doing, bro. Like, my whole thing is, gang, when I dropped out, I was locked in on, like, just I don't want to do something just for somebody else to feel special, gang. I want to do what I want to do, and I'm going 100% at whatever I want to do, gang. You get what I'm saying? I don't care about that. Go back and lock in, fries, gang. I like to do what I want to do with my life. I want to be free.
By December, Joe had cleared 5 million followers on TikTok. And just a few months after his first stream, Joe was pulling in nearly 1,000
react to another streaming reaction
Twitch.
to another video. Yeah, like, you'd be surprised how many people make careers out of it.
Obsessed with performance.
Joe was constantly studying social media, trying to understand what made videos pop, what people responded to, and why certain videos failed. That confidence had turned into a full-blown obsession, but because of it, Joe was starting to not like the person he saw in the mirror.
I'm trying to map out where the
it really is a mental battle, bro. I can't lie.
Like, was there a low point, a moment where you're like, holy, I gotta change?
Yeah, I don't think there was like an aha, right? It wasn't like a light switch flip. It was more over the span of like a 6-month period where I was like, I'm kind of being a dickhead. Yeah. Coupled with a variety of things. So I don't know if you can include this in the video. That's up to you. I tripped on mushrooms for the first time, like, and I hate when people talk about like that being a genuine changing factor in their life, because it's like, okay, cornball, like that's what made you, really have that light switch. But I think it was a part of it, like it removed the grooves of life that I have gotten into. And
I don't want to be a guy who says this, but if I do shrooms, will everything be answered?
Reset to
I don't want to say that.
Kind of look in myself. A lot of people that I knew in philosophy classes as well.
I don't want to say that,
ideas that I may have heard but not resonated or understood fully.
Why, bro? Acting like he with Joe Bart right now.
Wow, I'm gonna die one day.
Damn, Joe Bart's right there. He can hear me.
Kind of treat people in a way that's like, this is our only life. And I credit my viewers a lot, because in that time, parasocial relationships built a little bit, which is bad. But at the same time, there were people coming to me for the first time going, I want to kill myself.
You were chatting to your last streamer because you're ending it all. Whoa, 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 whoa.
If there was a moment of like lock in, it was that.
What happened? One of my subs just said he's gonna kill himself. Dude, do you need help?
Because I was going, yeah, even though I'm 19, there are people that actually look up to me in a way that's like, I need to be better.
Life is the best thing that will ever happen. No matter how bad it can get, life is amazing.
Now, put yourself in that chair for a second.
You know what's scary about that, though, chat? Like, deadass, because, like, nowadays, bro, like, this was probably back in the day, but nowadays, bro, like, even to myself as a smaller streamer, a lot of people like to troll about that. And I hate when people troll about that, because I take that shit so serious, bro. Like, deadass. I take that shit so serious, bro. And I'm going to try to help you to the best of my abilities, gang. And I feel like some niggas try to use that shit as attention seek or try to troll about that. And that's deadass not something to troll about, gang. Like, if you have problems and you want to talk to me about it, gang, I'm always going to be here. I tell my chat, I'm one text away. At all times. I don't care where I am. I don't have no egos, gang. I'm always one text away, bro. Just because you see me on your screen does not mean nothing, bro. I'm one text away at all times, bro. I have a Discord community. I'm always tapped in. I check every message, gang. You feel me? We're all human at the end of the day, bro. Just because you see someone with a follower account, that's all it is, bro. At the end of the day, I'm human, gang. And I understand that life gets rough. And I understand people have bad days, bro. The people you look up to have bad days, gang. But you gotta just keep doing that shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Why the actual good people not famous? I don't know. Yeah, like, yo, yeah, Jeffrey's right. That one time, like, yo, chat, I'm playing RDR2 one time, right? And a nigga comes into my chat saying, oh, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it all. I'm gonna end it all. My mom, and then he tried to make it seem like his mom was typing in the chat telling me that he ended his life. And I'm like, dude, what is, like, I'm trying, like that almost made me have a whole freak out, bro. Because this was like around RDR2 time. That was my first ever time getting viewers, like having a chat. And this was my first ever experience with a chat. And I have a nigga pretending to be his mom, texting in my TikTok live that he ended himself. I didn't know how to feel about that, bro. That does. So like it just be like that, bro. Like, that
to have fun and make people laugh. And somebody you've never met just told you they're planning.
How did you know it was fake?
And out of everyone in their life,
I made him confess. Stop lying.
I feel like
I'm
no
not
one
a person
cares,
to
and I
lie
want to end
about
it all.
something
I have a
like
date
that, bro.
planned, so you'll probably never see me again. I want to say you make me laugh a lot.
I don't have no reason to lie.
2nd. No,
Why would I lie about something like
and this kept happening. Joe would go live, and sooner or later, somebody would show up in a genuine crisis, typing their darkest thoughts into a Twitch chat.
Don't want to be a mood killer. I just want to say my family basically bullies me every day, and I can't get them to stop. I've been thinking about suicide a lot.
When Joe first started getting these messages from chatters, his initial response was the same as anyone with the hearts would be. He wanted to help. Both on stream and off of it, Joe took the time to talk with those viewers, getting to know them on a personal level and giving them real advice just like you would with a friend.
You guys mean the world to me. If you need help with something like that, I can try my best. So that's why I'm kind of chilling or pausing the stream.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry for pausing, but I hate people like this. Yo, please.
That's because that's important.
But there's a harsh reality that all streamers have to learn eventually. Your viewers aren't your friends.
Don't ban him. Don't give this nigga what he wants. He wants attention.
Probably
give it to
people
him.
come to me about themselves, like on live. The first 2 times it's happened, I have tried to.
I'm telling y'all, child, like, bro, I'm not some type of streamer who is like doing some shit like that, bro. Like, I'm a streamer, gang. I'm gonna tell you the real, bro. You guys think just because you type in a Twitch chat or type in a TikTok chat that niggas don't see a message, niggas don't read that shit. I read that shit. Yo, turn back on my comments, bro.
Badly in terms.
I'm not worried about that nigga game. Let him chat up a storm.
The non-stop coming.
We know the real.
You see, the relationship between a streamer and a viewer is way more complicated than a normal friendship. When you spend hours watching someone through a screen, day after day, your brain starts doing something weird. You pick up their sense of humor. You learn their opinions, their moods, what makes them laugh.
Yo, someone turn, bro. I don't even know, bro. How'd you even turn off the comments? I didn't even know you could do that. Yo, could you turn back on my comments, game? I don't even know how you turned it off. That's like crazy. Don't turn off my comments, bro. How do I turn it back on? There we go. Don't turn off the comments, bro. Never do that, please. I appreciate you for that, but never do that.
They have no idea you
bro, help gang. Nah, I turned it back on. You're good, lots. Yo, what's the word, everybody?
This is what's called a parasocial
relationship, just looking out.
And it can be a dangerous thing.
Now a scary home invasion as 3 masked intruders with guns grab a popular influencer by the hair demanding money.
3 guys came into my room, turned all the lights on, and then they had the gun pointed at me.
Yeah. Yo, I remember this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't this staged?
While most parasocial relationships don't reach this level, there's always a possibility that it can.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
Twitch streamers face a terrifying encounter while live streaming along the Santa Monica Pier.
Okay, no, this was real. This was crazy.
If the streamer leans too far one way, they might come across as uninterested or cold, but lean too far the other, and viewers can mistake an occasional reply for friendship.
Please stop following.
Be real life losers. Alright, man. I see that I'm gonna have to just ban you, bro. Like, you deadass need help, man. I hope you seek mental help or sacrariachi help, gang. Cause like, you're just sitting here in a TikTok live on a small streamer trying to rage bait people in the chat. Like, you deadass need help, bro. And I tried to give you advice to like let you just slide, let you do whatever. I thought you would just fix yourself, but like, you need help, gang. Deadass, bro. So I'm just gonna give you the attention that your mom never did and ban you, brother. There you go, gang.
Gain is strange. I don't know you, okay? So please leave me alone.
That's where things can take a turn for the worst, because now that attention can turn into expectation.
I mean, bang, he's gone.
And when the expectation of
log into the video chat
isn't met, it can feel less like being ignored by a streamer and more like a betrayal by someone that they thought they knew.
It's a weird parasocial relationship that forms, and you're not even aware that this person is forming that typically until they're like about to show up, or they do show up.
The gap is hard to manage, which is why most streamers keep a barrier up around the heavy personal stuff.
My sis is dead.
Right, let's try and keep it positive.
Please don't talk about side in my chat, please. This is something I just don't like to hear or talk about, you know?
And you can't really blame them. At the end of the day, streamers are supposed to entertain. At some point, there has to be a boundary between caring about the people watching and becoming responsible for everything that they bring into the chat.
They become too attached to you, where they see you as an actual friend that they have. So I feel like that is kind of a boundary that you have to set as a streamer. But it's hard to gauge where that line is.
Joe had every reason to draw that same boundary. He'd answered the heavy messages, taken conversations off stream, and learned what could happen when things become too parasocial.
The first 2 times I helped somebody with like issues, they just kept messaging me.
This nigga just dropped his number in the chat.
I stopped messaging them, so it's more so of that issue.
But mental health meant too much to him. Ignoring somebody who might not make it through the night was never a choice he could live with. After those early mistakes, Joe implemented 2 important factors that would eliminate those odd parasocial dynamics from coming into the picture. For starters, he removed any one-on-one interaction. All conversations with chatters were strictly held on stream from the Twitch chat.
I'm prepared to go, tired of waiting for things to improve. You are my escape. Thank you, dude. If you're saying you're gonna self, don't. I know this was 10 minutes ago. I hope you're still here.
And second, but most importantly, he made the pivot from trying to be the help himself and became the middleman.
Fine if you're depressed and you want to come to me for advice.
No, it's all good, Lots. I knew you were trying to help.
Seeking an expert is better than seeking Joe Bartolozzi, a Twitch streamer, TikToker. You know what I mean?
For those who came into the chat looking for help, Joe was there to give them a few encouraging words and push them in the right direction.
See, like, shit like that is so scary, bro. This is such a great example, bro. Like, shit like this is so scary, bro. Because you can never tell if someone is trolling or if someone is being real, bro. I'm getting emotional, bro. Because this is so scary, bro. Like, you don't understand,
you know what I mean? And listening to your advice and others has helped me.
So
even
scary,
during those hard
bro.
times. If you ever have thoughts, reach out to somebody, genuinely. Go to a therapist, psychiatrist, talk to somebody that can help you. It's not the answer. Like, there's only so much I'm able to do as a creator. Especially seeing that I don't know the person. So that's why I try to do the charity streams for, like, you know, 988 or AFSP or Trevor Project. We're doing reactions today. And it's a charity stream. We raised $2,700, which was matched 3x by the Melinda Bill Gates Foundation. So
follow you. I like you being each other. Thank you guys for the follows, man.
And
I'm trying not to talk too much so you guys can enjoy the video.
While it seems kind of small,
I
Joe's
appreciate
brief
everybody
but
for the
encouraging
love.
words were actually making a difference in people's lives.
Been subbed for a year now, and I want to say thank you for helping me through this past
Thank you
year
for the
with
roll
having to deal
sale.
with my grandpa
Appreciate you, Demon.
and my own personal problems. You're definitely my favorite top streamer, and I hope you never stop.
But by the time Joe graduated college, things had started to change. His viewer count climbed to some of the highest in all of streaming, and managing the expectation of that many chatters is a totally different beast.
Like, right now, I average 10K. Chat's horrible.
Yeah?
Like, yeah. I gotta lock in. I want to get into the videos. I'm starting to get stressed the f*** out. I'm starting to get stressed the f*** out. I could tell this was going to happen at the start of stream when I got like 9 messages just unloaded onto me.
With this many viewers watching, Joe found himself caught between two groups that wanted completely different things from him. Because on one hand, some viewers felt that he wasn't doing enough to help.
I guess even my favorite streamer doesn't care about me. Lame comment. I have 5,000 people in my stream that are spamming right now. I'm also playing a video game, and then I don't respond to you.
Joe, can you give me advice? I got rejected by 5 girls this year. I've done nothing. I've done everything to improve myself. I'm going to the gym, focusing on myself. I'm really depressed and suicidal. Joe, can you help me? Really suicidal, depressed. I've been doing everything to improve myself, but still, I feel like everyone hates me. I guess even my favorite streamer doesn't care.
But on the other hand, there was a totally different.
I'm sorry. I know that, like, bro, I've been through it too, man. Trust me, bro. Every relationship I've been in, and this is not like on some, I'm trying to get sympathy. I'm trying to make people feel sad about me. Every relationship I've been in, I got cheated on, bro. You feel me? And I got bullied in high school. On everything. They used to call me Dino Man because I had a being. And everybody, like, even the teachers would call me that shit. But I hate people who make that their personality, gang. I got bullied in high school. I went through all of this shit. I'm getting hit with the restrictive doom, bro. I went through all of this shit, gang. And you feel me, bro? I don't make it my personality, gang. You can't make it your personality, child.
Dude,
like
I
that.
like watching your streams, but when you go on rants like this, that's all you do all the time. That's annoying. Play the game. Do me a favor and never watch me again.
Like, I know everybody else has their own different experiences, but like, bro, deadass, try not to make it your personality, bro. I promise you that there's millions. Like, you know what I told myself, bro, is that I didn't get rejected by every girl because I haven't even explored the world yet. So how did I get rejected by every girl if I haven't even explored the world yet, bro? There's so much to this big ass world, and you need to explore the world before you could, like, judge it, gang. I need to see everything for myself before I judge the world and how it is. Half of the shit that people judge the world by is what we see on social media, gang. I'm the type of person I need to go outside and see it for myself, bro. And until I do that, I have no right to judge anything, say anything about anything, bro. Because maybe my wife is waiting for me just in Australia. You get what I'm saying?
And go.
It's like shit.
No matter
that's
what
how
Joe
I
did,
think.
someone
bro.
felt ignored. And the messages were starting to get more demanding. Early on, people would briefly mention that they were struggling, and Joe would offer a few words of encouragement. Now they wanted more.
Like, every stream, it's been getting more and more and more and more, like, involved, where people are genuinely asking me to fix their problems. I can't. I'm sorry.
But the hardest part was figuring out who genuinely needed help
so
and who was
hard
only
on
looking
Joe,
for
bro.
attention.
How do you balance keeping everybody happy and then also sorting through people who are just doing it for attention.
I mean, that's the struggle. Because I'm a suicide prevention advocate,
yeah, that's right,
that is an avenue that a lot of people use to manipulate their way into being noticed or speaking to me on stream. And so, yeah, if there's 10 chats saying they're suicidal, 6 of them are fake.
Yeah, see, I tell you, bro, sometimes they just be
because
lying,
I do so much mental health advocacy, the amount of people that come into my chat and fake being suicidal is absurd. I had one chatter that came in and they say, hey, I'm the mother of so-and-so.
Oh my God.
He took his own life. I just wanted to let you know you were his favorite.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I literally just said this, bro. The same shit happened to me.
That he took his life. I don't really know what to say.
Bro, and this was scary because this is my first ever time having a chat. You could ask Jeffrey, you could ask anybody who was here who was OG, bro. That shit was dead ass like I don't know about that shit.
I hope you're all right. I'm sorry for the loss of your son. Ugh. Come to find out, they come back a month later and they're like, my brother typed that, banned his, blocked him. You're the chatter? I knew that, bro. I'm banning you, man. That's fucking weird as shit.
This leaves Joe stuck making a decision that's difficult to get right.
If I'm being honest, I think a large portion of people that come into my chat
traumatized Chris. No, it didn't traumatize me because he it would have traumatized me if he never told me he was lying. Like I would have been like to be honest, I haven't thought about it because I knew the nigga was lying. He literally said he was lying. But like, bro, if he never told me he was lying, that shit would have like
I have to treat them all as if they're real because then I
imagine chat. You're just playing a video game. You never played this game before. You never even streamed gaming content on TikTok live before, and you get hit with that. Like, imagine that though, bro. You just randomly get hit with that, and like it wasn't on some shit like that, like where the nigga like said, oh, his mom. It was active. Like the nigga was telling me about this and that. And then he actively, randomly switched to his mother typing in the chat. And like, I'm like, I really don't, I said, I really don't get why you would just tell me that. It did like
a chance not take somebody seriously that is serious. And that's the worst thing you could do.
Ignoring the wrong message had serious consequences, but responding to every message was impossible. And the pressure of trying was beginning to wear him down.
I feel bad, and I've talked about this. It's like, I wish I could help. But like sometimes I can't, you know, like there's only so much I'm able to do as a creator, especially seeing that I don't know the person.
But there's one message that weighs on Joe the most. It's one that he's heard over and over again, that for some viewers, he's the only reason that they're still alive.
Damn. Joe Bart, you saved my life, deadass. I'm so fucking serious. I only stopped from killing.
You were there when my dad passed. You saved me from ending my own life more than anyone should. I've realized so much because of you. I can't thank you enough. You unknowingly have helped me with a lot. My life has gotten a lot better since watching you from your philosophy stuff. Never had a favorite streamer until I watched your streams, and it kind of saved my life, no pressure. I wanted to myself, you saved my life. I did not save your life. You saved your own life. Please get the help you need, though. If I'm the only reason that you stopped, you know, wanting to kill yourself in that moment, you need a lot of help outside of just watching my content.
When you hear some of those stories, how big of a toll does that take on you? Because, like, I don't know, I'm watching through some of their...
I got you, Eamon, brother. Some of my requests. What's the context of this video?
Who is checking?
It's just about, like, a lot of people, like, coming to Joe, asking for help, and Joe can't help everybody, and, like, trolls. You just gotta watch, I can't lie. It was self-explaining.
I mean, I'm starting therapy soon. I'm not saying it's bad to have my videos as, like, something to fall back on to make you feel happier, versus, like, I'm suicidal, your videos are the only thing that's keeping me alive.
Take a second and think about what that actually means for the person receiving it. Somebody just told you that your uploads are load-bearing for their existence.
Don't tell me that. Like,
yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I'm glad I'm able to help, man, but, like, get help. Like, get help. Please.
You know, child, like, what happened? That when I was depressed, like, I was depressed at one point, you know? Like, very recent, too. Like, last summer, like, a girl I was with, feel me? She did me dirt. She cheated on me. She made me kind of feel a type of way, bro. I feel like the only thing that really made me lock in, it wasn't like somebody helped me. I didn't really get help. Like, I was dealing with so much shit last year, bro, last summer. I was dealing with so much shit. Parents, everything. Everything was just coming at me at once. The only thing that helped me was like, all right, I'm not gonna, like, this is gonna sound corny, but it was One Piece. I can't lie, it was One Piece, bro. Like, cause like when you watch a show that is constantly teaching you about telling you to go chase your dreams, go do something with your life, like that, like I put myself, like I'm the type of person to put myself into people's shoes. Like, how could I do this better? How could I do that? You know what I'm saying? I don't like watching. I like involving myself, gang. That's what I like to do, bro. So, like, when I look at Luffy and I watch One Piece, I'm thinking, like, yo, he was a nigga who was, like, in the slums, and he became somebody who everybody wants to talk about now. Why can't I do that, too? You know, I'm over here sitting sad in my crib, worried about if some bitch don't like me, when I could be outside ruling the, like, not ruling the world, but, like, you know, like, ruling the world. I could be doing something, gang. I don't need to be sad about nothing because I haven't even got to experience my life yet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If you take a break,
what
happens if you burn out?
Bro, just ignore niggas like that.
On some level, Joe now feels like he has to keep posting.
If you see, yo guys, if you guys see me ignoring somebody,
somebody's
just do the
hanging
same.
on by his streaming schedule.
There will be people that are like coming to my
I see every chat,
like, hey, you prevented me
I
from
just
killing
pray that
myself
that helped me. Yeah,
because
pray
I
helps
saw
a
one of
lot,
your videos
bro.
and it made me laugh.
Deadass.
On surface level, that's great. If you're me, now I'm going, oh, if I stop posting, people are going to start killing themselves.
And beyond the pressure, there's the sheer exposure to darkness. Joe's DMs and chat are a constant stream of people's lowest moments. And when you're surrounded by that much pain for that long, it eventually starts to get in.
That's like the one thing is the emotional drain, I guess. Like I put...
It's hard. Yeah, it is hard, bro.
A lot out.
After every stream, Joe sits there for an hour just coming back down from what the job took out of him.
You know what I always tell myself though is like, when it's hard, like I have hard days, bro. Whenever it's hard, like as long as I do something productive for that day, I feel fine. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I might not feel like going live, but I still click that go live button and I do what I need to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then throughout the whole time while I'm doing it, I'm having fun and I forget what I was sad about. So I feel like you just need to do something that like supports your life. Whatever it is, gang, it doesn't have to be streaming. It doesn't have to be anything. Like you could be studying. You could be doing something productive that helps you towards the future, bro. And whatever it is, gang, as long as you put in that 1% every day, even go 100% on whatever you want to do every day, then how can you fail, gang? You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's anything, bro. Chris Habibi, bro, ignore him, chat. Ignore him. Ignore him. Just ignore him, bro.
I get off. I literally
Like
sit
that,
there
just
in
ignore the
like
nigga, gang.
silence for maybe an hour. I need like time to decompress just because that is a lot at times. It takes a toll and I've gotten used to it, but it kind of builds. Like I'll be good for a month and then there'll be a week where I'm just like not there emotionally, I guess. And that's like a problem.
So the obvious question is, why keep doing it? Every other streamer proved you can just let the messages scroll and the career survives. Joe could put up the full wall tomorrow and nobody could really blame him.
I'm not sitting here acting like I'm some role model, but if people are going through stuff and I recognize that they're watching my content to help them, that I want them to have some sort of guidance of redirection to be better themselves and also better their own mental health in a way that's good for them.
Joe did the math and decided helping people is worth what it costs him.
I enjoy making people happy more than the other aspects of the job. And that's what enables me to deal with this too. Like a lot of people are like, oh, push through the negative because you make money. I think I push through the negative because I can affect people more positively here than any other job that I could possibly be doing.
But once he saw what his platform could do for people with
like, I just like being able to be people's friends, bro. I'm about to get emotional. This video's too much, man. This video's too much, Joe. Oh my god, bro. Like, bro, I just like to be people's friends, bro. Like, I don't care about the follower shit, the view count shit. I just want everybody to know when they come to my stream, I'm their friend, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might not respond to your messages every time that you text me, but, like, I might not always be there. I might not be there physically, bro, but I promise you, if you get my attention, I will give you my attention back, gang. I'm not some, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you guys hit up Logan Paul right now, Logan Paul's not going to hit you back. But if I had Logan Paul clout and you deadass wanted to get my attention, I would give you the time of day, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're all human, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're all human, bro. Like, there's no one on top of anybody, gang. People have rough days. I have rough days. You have rough days. We all have rough days. And I know that sometimes days are harder to deal with than the next day, gang. And that's why I just try to be here, bro. To remind everybody that we're all human. Because I feel like people forget. You guys see somebody who has a porch. He has his whole life together. I promise you he had bad days. You see somebody in the mansion, living their life, posting up with the bitches. I promise you, he had bad days too. But they got through their bad days and found the happiness in it, bro. And I feel like everybody can too. Cause I was sad as fuck. I told y'all, man, high school, no bitches, depressed. I didn't talk to nobody. I feel like I didn't really have friends. I was just alone the whole time. And the only shit that really helped me was watching Twitch streamers, bro. And then I decided, like, as soon as I put all my social anxiety aside, all the other shit aside, and I just started streaming, I really felt at home, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my home. This is where I want to be for the rest of my life. That's why I dropped out of school. Because this is what I want to do. And I don't ever want to stop doing it unless, like, I'm not alive. That's the only reason why when I would stop doing it. That ass. You feel me, bro?
Walking away from that, stop.
Like, it's not even about the money. It's not even about the clout. It's not even about none of that, bro. It's just the fact that I just get to talk to people, bro. I love talking to people, gang. Doesn't matter if you're trying to rage bait me. Doesn't matter if you hate me, gang. I just like to talk to people and see how people think and just try to help as much as I can, bro.
Thank you.
Know?
My mom was
I want
diagnosed
everybody
with
to
cancer about
experience
9 months
freedom,
ago.
bro.
Sorry to hear
we would
that.
watch your videos
From whatever,
and streams.
bro. It could be anything.
We loved your philosophy streams. She
Mhm.
also majored in philosophy.
Really?
A week ago, I found out she has
two more days to live. One of the final things we did was watch one of your YouTube videos. Your videos remind me of good memories. She passed away yesterday and you helped me cope. Just wanted to say thank you so much. You helped more than you'll ever know. Oh my God. Yo, that's just gonna make me cry. It's a fucking weird job, dude. It's a weird job in social media. There's a lot of shit, but it's one of the most, like, rewarding experiences. Just to be able to be someone to help other people is something that I want to do. Yeah, the money's good. Yeah, it's fun to play video games and shit. But, like, on a deeper level, dude, being able to make people's days is, like, genuinely
he gets
what I
it,
want to
bro.
do.
He gets it, bro.
I'm glad that I can.
Bro, this video was fucking crazy, man. God, Joe is a great guy, bro. Deadass. Holy shit, bro. Cause like I see myself trying to do the same, bro. Like I just, oh my goodness, yo, YouTube, bro. If you guys like this, I'm definitely gonna post this video, bro. Oh my God, I'm crying, bro. This is bad. Oh my God, I've never cried to a YouTube video in my life, gang. This is crazy. Oh my goodness, bro. What a video, bro. What a fucking video, man. Like, I'm so thankful that I have people in who are actually watching me, bro. Cause like, you know, like the world can be dark, chat, but like I'm glad that I can be a light in the darkness sometimes to people, man. And I feel like that's better than anything else this world has to offer, in my opinion, bro. You know? Yo, I'm just gonna end the YouTube video, man.